Hey guys, I'm back. Today's topic of discussion is it better to forgive and forget or to remember and recover? This has been sitting on my mind for a few days now, and so I decided because I wanted to bring it to you guys, and I wanted you guys to tell me your point of view. So anyway, before I start rambling, because I'm good at that, let me explain to you why I brought this up. I brought it up because I am not one to forgive and forget. And let me explain. If someone does something to me and they don't hold themselves accountable or give a genuine apology, I've never been one to forgive and forget someone who doesn't even understand what they've done wrong or want to apologize for what they've done wrong. Now, if I've gotten into something with someone, or a friend and I fell apart, and we both own our mess and we own what we've done to each other, and we talk it out, hash it out, that I can forgive and forget. I'm okay with that. Where the area gets gray for me is that I always hear people say, turn the other cheek, forgive and forget. The Bible says, forgive, forgive, forgive. And I understand that to an extent. But I don't forgive you if you're not sorry. And I'm not going to forget. Am I wrong? You have to tell me. No, you have to tell me. You have to tell me if I'm wrong, because this has been eating me up. This has been eating me up for days, because that's always the advice that I seem to get. And it's funny because it's the advice that I'll give another woman with regard to certain things. But it's because that's what I hear so much. And so I think that that's how other people live. Not that I truly believe that, because I really want to say, well, are they sorry? Did they apologize? Did they explain where they went wrong? Is that person genuinely going to try to treat you better? Be it a family member, be it a friend, be it a boyfriend or a girlfriend. If that person doesn't genuinely want good for you, then why must you forgive and forget? So I can walk back into it again? Help me with this, seriously, because I'm telling you, I want to be able to genuinely say forgive and forget and mean it. But as of right now, I just don't. I don't mean that. I don't forgive you, and I'm not going to forget, and you're not going to do it to me again. Now, let me explain a little bit further as to why I feel this. I've grown to be this way. And so that's why my fear is that there's something I'm missing. Because growing up, my mom, she wasn't like the typical mother. She would do things, or she would say things, or something would happen, and she wouldn't be sorry for it. It would just be more or less, I'm your mother, and that's what it is, and keep it moving. And as a child, I grew up with accepting these things. But as I got older, and I'm watching other people and their children, and when I had my own kid, I'm like, that's not acceptable behavior. It's not acceptable behavior. And now as an adult, I want to know why. Why did you act like that? Why was that okay for you? And why wouldn't you apologize for treating people the way you do? And why, now that I'm older, am I now beginning to notice that you still don't apologize when you act up? I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. She's my mother, but she's a little different. And she doesn't apologize. And when I got older, I decided that I don't accept that. And I think that's where my accountability stems from. And it took me time to grow into that, because, like I said, in my 20s, I wasn't as mature as I am now. But it took me time to evolve into that person. But now, who I am today, I completely understand why I am how I am with regard to accountability. And I am how I am with regard to forgiving and forgetting. And I've never been one to do that if you can't be accountable for your actions. And those people, I don't forgive. And I'm not going to forget. And the reason that I brought this topic of discussion up is because I'm wondering, am I wrong for that? So people say, try to forgive and forget for your peace of mind. Like, to forgive someone, it's not for them. It's for you. And it's for your peace of mind. And it's for you to get over. And it's for you to deal with. And because I don't understand other people's thought process on it, it doesn't give me peace of mind. Like, trying to forgive someone that isn't sorry does not give me peace of mind. It actually drives me crazy, because it's like I'm trying to do what the world says is the right thing to do, but it doesn't sit well with me. Like, I'm never going to forget what you did because you're not even sorry for what you did. And I'm going to have peace of mind because I'm going to heal from this. However my body, my mind, and my soul decides to heal from this, it's going to happen one way or the other. It may take me longer than other people because I don't do what other people do, but I up and walk away. And to me, that's another way of recovering. Do I think that other people shouldn't forgive and forget? No. I do think you should do what's best for you. I do think that however you find peace within yourself, you should find peace within yourself. But me personally, I can't. Explain to me, if you're not sorry, what am I forgiving? Am I forgiving your actions? Am I forgiving what you've done to me so that I can be happy? Because either way, I'm not happy. I'm not happy that you're not sorry. I'm not happy that you don't have accountability. And I'm not happy that you hurt me. But I have to forgive you. Is it forgive and forget just period? Because the Bible says so, because God says to forgive, because God says to turn the other cheek? Is it something that we teach our children because it's a nice thing to say? Or do people really do this? Because I don't. If you're not sorry, I don't forgive you. Like, I just don't. I don't forgive your actions that you're not sorry for. Like, for the most part, I live it. I live apologizing for what you've done wrong. I live holding myself accountable. I teach my children accountability. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. You're human. And it's fine to be human. It's fine to mess up. It's fine to make mistakes. But you have to be accountable for all of that. And if you can't do that, then I went wrong somewhere. And this is how I teach my children. And this is how I live. And this is how I walk through life. So I think that that's where the problem lies for me, because when I don't get that, and I understand everyone is different. I understand everyone's not going to respond in the same way. But me being who I am, I don't have to accept that. Like, I don't accept that you're not sorry. And I don't forgive you. God, I'm human and I try my best not to hurt people. And when I do something that hurts someone, I try my best to hold myself accountable for my actions. That way I can be forgiven. Even if you don't want to speak to me anymore, I can be hopefully forgiven because I get where I went wrong. I suppose in my mind, forgiveness goes hand in hand, like with accountability and apology. And is that wrong? Am I wrong? Like, that's why I'm bringing this to you, because I really, really, truly want to hear what everyone has to say. Like, to me, accountability and apology goes hand in hand with forgiveness. If you're not accountable and you don't apologize, I don't forgive you. I will recover, but I don't forgive you. And I truly don't want to keep giving that same cliche advice. Forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Girl, no, don't. Am I not going to go to heaven now? Because isn't it a sin not to forgive? Because now, if it's a sin, then you guys got to help me, because listen, I want to hang out with you guys on the other side. Like, I want to be friends. I want to do stuff, you know. I don't want to be on the other side of the pearly gates, like looking in like, guys, you said it wasn't a sin and he won't let me in. Like, and I guess my thing is, am I missing something? Am I missing something with forgive and forget that I have to keep hearing it from people? Because to me, it's not true. It's not true. I don't forgive you. You're not sorry. Move on. Next. Like, I'll get over it. I don't forgive you that you're not sorry. I don't forgive you, but I will get over it. So, I guess my point is, because I like to ramble, help me. Help me understand. Help me understand what it is I'm saying or doing or how I'm living is wrong. And if there are other people that agree with me, then at least, let me know that I'm not by myself in this. Because I only hear forgive and forget. I've never actually heard someone outside of myself say, remember and recover. I've never gotten that advice from someone. And I've been afraid to give that type of advice because I feel like it's the wrong thing to tell people. But I really want to start doing. I don't want to tell you to forgive and forget if someone hasn't apologized to you. Don't forgive them. They're not sorry. They don't deserve for you to forgive and forget. You do, however, need a peace of mind. I do agree with people getting a peace of mind. And however you find your peace of mind, if forgiving is the only way for you to get your peace of mind, then by all means, you do you. I want you to. I want you to heal that way. But if that's not, forgiving and forgetting isn't giving you peace of mind, then don't do it. Don't do it. They're not sorry. That's where cordial comes in. That's where being mature and that's where being an adult comes in. I can be cordial, I can be mature, and I can be an adult. And I can walk past you as if, I see dead people. You could be a ghost to walk right through me as far as I'm concerned. That's fine. But I don't forgive you. As I treat you as if you are walking through me, I don't forgive you. Just remember that. If you have not apologized and you have not held yourself accountable for what you did wrong, and if nobody in this women's group can explain to me what is meant by that and change my point of view, then I don't forgive you. And I'm just simply going to recover in my own way. So help me out, ladies. Like, seriously. Because if it's a sin, I've read it in the Bible to forgive, right? But if it's a sin and it's not going to get me on the other side of the gates, you have to help me. Because I don't want to be sitting on the other side by myself. I want to be in there with you guys. So, help me out. Please.